Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, June 17, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Hey, we had a crappy day today. Uh, when we have a crappy day, I don't like to talk too much, but I will show you what happened, and I'm starting out this crappy day by showing you the wrong chart. This is the Dow Jones Industrial Average, and the Dow started off positive today, then went negative, and then um, did a mini sell off here the last hour or so. Ended up closing down 170. We came into the day with 7 stocks, and they all keep in mind that we experience this is like the second 2 day cycle that we've experienced the same pattern. Um, you recall here, I should have arranged this better, but back here 4 days ago, we had this gap up, and we got filled with a bunch of trades here, and then we got stopped out down here the next day, and that cost us about $26,000, something like that. But then we got filled a bunch of trades here, and then we got out yesterday on those trades and made about 27. Actually, we made up for all those losses, plus we added $1,000. So that's how we come into today with a handful of kind of lousy positions. And just like those other 2 days, we were filled when the Dow was up here and positive at the beginning of the day. And then, of course, it slumps. And that, excuse me, I'm talking wrong. We were filled here yesterday, and then we get out as the Dow kind of slumps today, and that resulted in a loss of $12,000 plus in our uh, closed out trades. So, hey, I looked at the spreadsheet. We're still for June. We're still between 240 and $250,000 in profit. So having a $12,000 day negative is no big deal. But it's just it's we're getting these intermittent bad days again that we haven't seen in a long time, and it's just I want to go back to making money every day like we were doing for seemingly a long period of time. It's just a crappy day. And you can see here the Dow is just basically drifting sideways, doing absolutely nothing. We got into 4 positions today. Only one was positive, 3 is negative, and we're carrying negative $2,600 going into tomorrow. Um, and if I didn't say so, emphasize again, the Dow fell 170 points. That's hardly a sell-off. In case you're worried that a couple of these bad days means everything's going to hell, let me just quickly look at the overall Dow chart here. These were the March lows, and we've had this record-breaking rally since those March lows, and you can see where we are here today. This chart hardly looks like yeah, it's a bearish chart at all. It's not at all. We're just taking a little breather here. Nothing to be concerned about. Uh, I have absolutely no good trades to show you today. Nothing was good today. It was all crappy trades. But let me show you the worst trade then. just so you know that I don't talk only about good trades. This was a real bad one. This is GPOR, Gulfport Energy Corporation, and we had bought this yesterday. Bought the high tick of the day, absolutely high tick of the day. Let me just say something. Uh, I trade three platforms. I trade TradeStation 9.5. I trade ProSuite, which is also a 20-year-old TradeStation platform that I really like, and I trade, and that's what I post. That's this chart you're looking at right now is a ProSuite chart, and then I also trade multi-charts. Okay, and this I get a lot of complaints because I post ProSuite. People who are trading TradeStation 9.5 think somehow ProSuite shows better performance than TradeStation 9.5. It does not. The two are very close. Any kind of long-term look at our trades will show that the performance of these two platforms are very, very close when you look at the overall long-term performance. This is a case where ProSuite did not do well and TradeStation 9.5 did better because we in ProSuite, I bought this thing. This was with my own money. High tick of the day yesterday, and TradeStation 9.5 did not buy this trade. So it wasn't in there. It didn't take this loss. Anyway, I did. Bought the high tick of the day. This morning this thing's opened up and took me out of the trade the first 15 minutes of the day. That rarely happens. Only with really bad trades does that happen. And I lost $7,500 in this lousy trade in Gulfport Energy Corporation. So if you're trading TradeStation 9.5, it's an excellent program, and you are not doing any worse than I am by trading that software. So anyway, that's the way it went. Crappy day. That happens. This is Trader Bob signing off. See you tomorrow on Thursday.